How's it going, everyone? This is Nate with Dubs Cards, and I would like to start my first TTM baseball part of the channel. Before I start, I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Johnny Serena. Look at that. He even sent me a card a while back. He's the one that got me into the TTM. And I started March of 2021. And since then, I've sent out over 2,100, I guess, envelopes to different players to ask for autographs. And I have never made any videos on it, and I guess I want to start doing it. I'm going to try to do it a little different than everybody, but then try to do parts of it the same. I'd also like to shout out to some other people. I don't know how to do those hashtag things at the bottom. I'm not real, up to speed on how to do that. Someone, I'm sure, could tell me. But my main channels I've been kind of focusing on lately are these guys. No particular order. I just wrote them down. Johnny Serena. I mean, he's the one that got me into it. Real nice guy. I love his channel. I watch him. Been a little busy lately, so I haven't been commenting on him, but he knows I'm a good supporter of his channel. The other one's Abe's Cards. I don't think his name's Abe, but that's cool anyways. I like watching him. He's got some pretty cool cards. He's doing an old, a set of like 2022 gold gilded cards. Pretty nice. The other one's Old Hank. I like him. I like being his welcome video guest to the wide world of sports. Like, I like that guy. He's cool too. Don't know if his name's Hank. Who knows? Let's Turn 2. He opens up packs all the time, does some shorts. Really love his channel. SweetBob. I just started watching him. What he does is he'll go through a whole set of cards, 89 tops, and he'll tell you the stack that's free. He'll tell you the stack that they charge you. It's pretty cool. And another one I've been recently watching is TTM Autographs. I think his name's Tony. These are shout outs. I'd love you to go and subscribe and check these guys out. I assume since you're in my channel, I have hardly any subscribers. I would love subscribers. That you already know these guys. But I guess I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. I'm just going to show you the guys that I like. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this off just a little different. Most guys show you the return and they tell you what they got, and I will do that also. But what I'm going to start out as is this. And my address is public. I don't hide it. It's a P.O. box. If you want to send something, go right ahead. But I'd like to show you guys the address. And I get all my addresses from Sports Card Forum, I guess, like everybody else does. But if you ain't got the time to really look it up too much and you want to just use the address, here's the address. It's Dave Rader. So I've been doing something different over the past year or so, and I like it, and I haven't really seen anybody doing this, so I want to show you what I got. What I've been sending out are these. What this is are these uncut team panel cards. This one just happens to be from 1976. And right there, Dave Rader's somewhere in there. And I said, can you please sign my card? But if you open it up, this card's already been signed by 8 people. I got a guy from the Cubs, the Twins, Oakland, Braves, that. And I bought these on eBay. They were already marked. So I said, you know what? I'll mark them too. So basically in the back, this one is already signed by Gene Garber. This one's already signed by Gary Nolan. This one's signed by Duffy Dyer. Mike Tyson. I don't think it's the boxer. Buzz Capra. This one's signed by Dick Bozeman. This one's signed by Mike Garman. And this one's signed by Tom Bermaner. I thought that was pretty cool. It looks like this is how Topps kind of, you know, sent these out. I think these were, if you got 8 packs of cards and you took the card packs and you redeemed them, they would give you this, and then you could be at home with your scissors and cut them up. But these were fairly inexpensive online. I don't think I gave more than $8 or $10 for this. So I've been just picking one guy from each team, and I'm working my way around. So last team will be the Dodgers. So I just had found these little card holders. I mean, I'm not really worried too much about condition. I'm worried more about the signature. So I just throw them in here. What I do is I go to the post office and I ask them if they will weigh it. So I guess that fell off. So what I do is I go to the post office and I have them weigh it. And then I come home, and what that does is give me 2 things. It allows me to basically know how much the return envelope is. I got a good deal on some rolls of stamps online. If you search online, you don't really have to pay 73 cents a stamp. I think I'm buying for $29 a roll of 100. So these are probably 30 cents a piece. I know where it goes. This is my sassy, what Johnny would call it, the sassy. And then I just give them a little, or a big envelope, and I put a couple more cards in. I make a little note to them, yada yada. I put a couple index cards in to protect the cards. A lot of people sign them. It just so happens on this one I've sent to Dave Rader a bunch of times. I asked him if he could sign my team card, and this is just a 1975 Topps Mini. I got a good deal on a complete mini set, and I kind of cannibalized it for TTM. I generally will put this in between the cards, put them in here, send it out. So that's kind of how I do it. I won't slow you down by showing you all of them like that, but I will show you all the ones I'm sending. Mike Cosgrove, you can pause the video if you think you would like to send to him all the stamps. And then on this particular one, this is a 1977 Topps panel card. And I like this one because on the back, it was not used, but I did use it. This one is Gary Nolan, John Matlick, Doug Rau, Dave Goosey, Dyer Miller, Daryl Knowles, Jim Mason. The Mariners, I couldn't find anybody yet. I'll have to go back through. Some of these people, when you TTM, you guys know, are hit and miss. So this one is going to go out to Mike Cosgrove. And then I also sent him some cards. I sent him 76 Topps, and I also sent him the same kind of Astros, but this one's already signed by Roger Metzler. I love sending cards out that have already been signed by people. I think it's kind of cool to get multiples. You'll see toward the end of this video that there's a couple of cool ones. Dennis Lamp, very good TTMer. There's his address if you want to pause it. Like I said, all these come off from the Sports Card Forum. This one, I probably want to cover over that a little bit. So this one is the 1978. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already. Got Larry Boa, Wayne Garrett. He's a great TTMer. Played for the Expos, and this is the one I like. I like orange, is my favorite color. Easy to see. Pretty neat. So this one's already signed by 5 players. I'm gonna send it. And then what else did I send him? I sent him an 81 Topps Traded. I like my traded sets. I bought a complete, basically, run of traded sets that I cannibalized. High number. 84 Topps Traded also. And I like the Red Sox, so he had a Fleer card. That one will get sent. Next one going out is going to Tim Blackwell. There's his address if you care to send to him. This guy's got one of the best mustaches in the game. This one's been signed and abused all around town. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 already. 9 players, so it's sending it out. Tim Blackwell will be number 10. And what else did I send Mr. Blackwell? I sent him 81 tops. Pretty sweet stash. 82 tops. Look at that stash. And an 81 tops team card, already signed by somebody. I guess I didn't really write them on the back. I should have. So that one's ready to go. What I do is I try to basically send these all out at one time. Obviously, you don't get them back same day, but you usually get them back soon. Dave Rebring, he's in Wickenburg, Arizona. And what did we send him? We sent him a 1981 team panel. This one has been signed by a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this will be number 12. Sending that out. And what else did we send him? We sent him an 81 Donruss. That's the Premier League one. 81 tops traded also. High number. And an 82 tops traded. I like to cannibalize those traded sets. Next one. This is a kind of a neat one. Luis Salazar. Boca Raton. So that's just right down the road from me. A couple counties. The ones that usually come from Florida get here quick. This was a little different. This was a 1982 tops team leaders and batting hitting ones. This one I only got signed by 3 people. Art Howe, John Castino, and Randy Mortz. I guess what I can do is I just sent it to Cecil Cooper. He refused to sign it. He signed my other cards. Some players won't sign big things like this, and that's fine. I mean, it's their duty. But I guess on the back I can just pick people and, you know, send it that way. But, you know, Nola Ryan's like $75. I'd rather put it on a better card than this, but kind of neat. So we'll send that. Luis, what else did we send you? Mr. Salazar, I sent you an 88 tops traded. And just like traded tops cards, I love O-Pee-Chee sets. I have a bunch of 1980s O-Pee-Chee sets I've cannibalized. They're only 396 cards usually. It's a little easier to do than the actual full set. But 88 tops is kind of one of those sets that is junk wax. But it's a kind of the, you know, area I grew up in. I was, you know, 12 years old, and that's when I started getting the majority of my card collection. Next one is Mr. Andy McGaffigan. If you would like to send to him, that's his address. Again, another Florida team, another Florida address. So he won't be far. This one was pretty neat also. This is a 1982 tops, 3 rookies per card. So it's 6 cards. I got Frank DiPino, he's great. Bobby Sprawl. I got Doug Gowes, I'm sorry I butchered that. Scott Brown. I have a Tom Brennan, and I just got it back from Steve Balboni. He's a 1 per. So basically, I have 1 per team, and Mr. McGaffigan, I hope he signs it. It's a pretty neat card too. These cards came like this. I guess some old cards came in sheets, and people cut them, and some people decided not to cut them all the way. So this one, no surprise, 1984 tops traded. 1988 Topps Tiffany. I got a Topps Tiffany set I cannibalized also. These you want to rub down real good and get the towel on it to get the slickness off so the marker runs good. 90 Upper Deck. It's a pretty cool card. And a 90 Fleer. I like my Expos. I grew up in New England. Went to a lot of Montreal Expos games. They had dollar bleacher seats all through the 90s. Okay, now we're getting into... This one is pretty wild. This is Jerry Brown. There's his Texas address if you care to send to this gentleman. This card was one of the first cards that I started sending out. This one is a 1988 O-Pee-Chee 8-panel card. What's really cool about it is it has 2 checklists. So I got Mr. Kerfel, Mr. Young, Brian Smith or Bryn Smith. But then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 13 players already signed this. And hopefully Mr. Brown, he's right there. He'll be number 14. That's one of the longest ones that I've sent out. Next one is, I like my O-Pee-Chee, 92 O-Pee-Chee. And I like Stadium Club, 92 Top Stadium Club. Same thing with these. You want to maybe just wipe it a little bit, get a little bit of grease off, I guess. Sometimes they come back smeared, but what you gonna do? You're gonna send it. So that's the big cards. And then these, I found these at my local card shop. This is Don Paul. There's his address if you care to send. I think somebody took and cannibalized a bunch of 92 tops. Here is a 4-pack of cards, and all 4 of these guys sign. I got it back from Hartley, Mr. Holes, Mr. Tabanese, sorry if I messed your name up, and it's going to Mr. Pole. So he's free and he's free. They're all free, so I should be able to get this card back with all 4. It's kind of a neat little setup. And then this one, he likes to only sign like 2 or 3 cards at a time. So on his, I put, you can keep any that you like. Kind of a nice gesture. I like to cannibalize this set. I hope he doesn't keep it. It's the 92, hard to see, 92 gold set. My brother John, Yukon John, sent me these, a whole set of those. 92 Top Stadium Club. 92? Yep, 92 Top Stadium Club. 92 Fleer, I'm sorry, and 93 Fleer. So Mr. Powell is going to get those. He's allowed to keep, any of these players are allowed to keep anything they want. None of these are being charged. Brian Hickerson out of Warsaw, Indiana, if you'd like to send this gentleman. Also this card, my local card shop had this. This is Kip Gross already signed, and Rob Malacote already signed. So hopefully Mr. Hickerson signs, and that will be, the trifecta will be done. Pretty neat card. And what else did I send Mr. Hickerson? I kept with the same thing. I did the 92 Stadium Club, the 92 Fleer, and the 93 Fleer. It's kind of good to do these at the same time. You already got your sets out. You already got your boxes out. Go ahead and grab both. Now, the last card is also one of the first cards that I sent out like this. This is John Matlick. I love my bets. Again, there's my address. If you want to do some trades, comment, send some stuff. I'll open it on the channel for you. Big Johnny. Good job, Big Johnny. Let's pull him in close. Pull you in close, Johnny. So, this is one of the cards that I liked. This card, let me take this out of the way. This is a 1979 Topps 2-team panel. And this one is signed by 12 players. Yes, you counted it, 12. 6 Mets and 6 Rangers already, including Bobby Valentine. Oop, he's over on this one. There he is right there. I'm looking at it backwards. One of these guys, I can't remember who it was, signed both top and bottom. So I think there's 13 signatures, but there's definitely 12. And Mr. Comer, I wish he would have had a blue ink, but he sent in the old black. But that's pretty neat. This one will have also 12 signatures going out, so I'll get 13 on this. And like I said, I'm not real worried about condition. I'm not selling these cards. These aren't going on eBay to make money to retire. These are just fun to do. 81 Fleer, 82 Topps, not traded, and 84 Fleer. 84 Fleer comes back nice. I know Serena likes them too. They're real popular. Hopefully he runs blue ink. But that's it, guys. Comment below. What do you think about this? Do you like that I send them out or show you guys before I send them? Obviously, when I get them back, I'll cut them open on camera and show you what I got. I've never really seen people show the address to the people. You know, if you want to send it to them, you know, pause the video. It'll save you a little time, guys. But Nate, over and out. Thanks, guys.